Hi everybody, this is Dr. Marshmallow.
And I'm Princess Coco.
And today we're going to be going over a few ideas for how to deal with those initial sales for Girl Scout cookies. How many years have you been in Girl Scouts now, Princess Coco? Yep, this is your second year selling cookies. We did pretty well last year, we learned a lot. This is actually an idea I took from another mom, and I've added some of my own ideas to help with communication and potentially help with increasing those sales later on. So I just wanted to share it with all of you. So with that, let me talk a little bit about what I did on this piece of photo paper here. So I used a publishing program. I used Microsoft Publisher. This is actually my second time shooting this video because, as you can see, I have pictures of Princess Coco on the side, and after extensive discussion with my husband, we decided not to show her face on the internet just yet. So Princess Coco selected a couple of different stickers to put on her face, and she did an excellent job. It's absolutely adorable. We thought this would be a nice way to thank the people who bought cookies from her, just to provide them with this year's picture of her in her Girl Scout vest. So that's what you see on the right hand side. Now, the left hand side, there were a couple of different things. First of all, this QR code. So on our website, they give us a web address that we can provide to people who are interested in buying cookies. It links directly to a shopping site where if your customers buy those cookies, they get credited directly to that Girl Scout. So I took that website and I converted it into this QR code, and I used an app called QRafter, which is kind of like QR Crafter put together, but that's what this QR code is. It is a QR version of that website. Now, just keep in mind that anybody who uses this QR code, unfortunately, the website that's provided, it only links to directions. So this is really only useful for customers who want to buy cookies and want them shipped directly to their house. Of course, there is an added cost to that. You may have a number of customers who aren't interested in paying the shipping cost, but would rather that your Girl Scout just deliver the cookies. And unfortunately, this website does not provide that option. So that's just something to be aware of. And then here, what I put down is some information. So a lot of times people eat their cookies, they want more, and it's not necessarily a weekend day where cookie sales are available at grocery stores, Starbucks, etc. So I put my contact information. That's the whited out information. I whited it out for my privacy, but that's here. Okay. This is another resource available on the website. So if you go to ABC Smart Cookies, you go to the resources tab. If you go to the section called Digital Art, you'll see a number of different types of artistic logos, most of which contain this year's mascot. And as you all know, this year's mascot is the narwhal, super cute. But this is one of the examples of what's available on that website. There's hundreds of digital art examples on that website that you can use and print for your own purpose. As an example, I also wanted to show you this. For example, you've got your order form and you only have one copy. You don't want multiple order forms out there, but you still want information accessible for ordering at a certain place where you may not be able to leave the order form because you have to take it to another location. This is an idea of another thing that you can do with that digital art. So I've taken the Girl Scouts logo here. This logo was obtained from digital art, and they also have a number of different banners that you can put on the bottom of stationery. So this is another example of something that I took from that digital art. In addition to that, they also have a printables section where you can print different information sheets such as this one.
So we line it up with this line and then we cut it. But you press down or to cut. And now we are going to that.
The blade, and it doesn't cut. There you go. Good job. Fantastic. And then what's the last step? Let's do it this way. That way the heart little heart. And that little hole is gonna come in handy for when we prepare our initial orders. What's the best part about using this thing, Princess Coco? Come here. Oh, look at all of our heart-shaped holes.
Hey, look, it says B's and a T.
Yeah, you know, that's probably because I hole punched through something that had writing on it at some point. But look at that. They've all got bricks on them. Isn't that silly?
Yeah.
All right.
Because we punched in the brick.
Yeah, because we punched in the bricks. When you punch heart shapes through a part of the picture that has bricks, you get bricks on your hearts, don't you?
Yeah.
So now let me tell you what I do with these cards in order to be better prepared for initial orders. I made a whole bunch of mistakes last year. I don't know about the rest of you, but I will tell you right now, when you've got a bunch of orders and you're trying to trace from here to here and you're looking down and sometimes you don't line the columns up correctly with the rows or whatever, you make all sorts of mistakes. At least I did. So what I've decided to do this year is actually write on the back the order. All right, and I did this last year. I made better use of the website. This year I tried to use the website and I was really disappointed with some of the changes that were made to the website. I'm not gonna, expound on that for today's video, but I've decided secondary to a lot of the changes made to the website to basically go old-fashioned, just use paper this year. And what I'm doing basically is I'm writing the order number. So for example, let's take order number 10. 10's the next number. How many orders did we get this year? Well, at least over 210 boxes. Why do you like the number 210? Because
210 cookie boxes, I earn a Cassie novel.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Is that the prize you're most excited about this year? Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I
All
love
right.
plush.
I always forget how many people we run into at the hospital. Like every time we go to the hospital and I take you around,
Like 1,000 people.
well, it's not like 1,000 people, but I always think it's only gonna take like half an hour, and we always spend an hour to an hour and a half just running into people, and you do your pitch and you sell boxes. So, say for example, I'm gonna use order number 10. I don't know who that is, but I'm just giving you an example. So I do a number of things with that. So
Lucky.
the useful thing about this spreadsheet is it says 10 on this side, so you are less likely to make errors, although somehow I still made mistakes last year. So the first thing I do,
Is clip.
now you're just being silly. Excuse Princess Coco, she's just being silly, everybody. So the first thing I do is I write down what the order was. So number 10 ordered 1 peanut butter patties and 1 peanut butter sandwiches. So I've got kind of my own little 1 to 3 letter system that I've assigned for each box, which I am just going to show briefly on the right hand of the screen here. But you can use your own code. It doesn't really matter, of course. But I write down 1 peanut butter patties and 1 peanut butter sandwich. And then the last thing that I do, I write down if the person paid or not. Number 10, this person paid. So in the lower left-hand corner, I paid. And that way, when we go to deliver the order, we know right away if the person paid without necessarily having to refer to the order sheet. So with that, we're going to sign out. If you liked what you saw here today, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. I am going to be doing a video kind of looking at the adhesive patch product that I saw recently, trying that out, seeing if that's effective. If any of you other Girl Scout moms are like me, you are way behind on your patches, and I'm just going to try this product out to see if it helps. Maybe remove the barrier of having to get the iron out or get the sewing machine out, and try it out in front of you guys, and we can all see how it works. I got a Birchbox actually sitting in front of me that I've got to open, so look out for that video also. And sure, we're going to be buying another LOL doll or another set of Hatchimals in the near future. So thanks everybody again for joining us, and see you again soon.